folks. This is some tough news we're gonna be bringing here. Music is going all the way down. Here we go. It is with a heavy heart that I have to say goodbye to Dorklandia. 1.0, that is, because guess what? We are going to be doing Dorklandia 2.0 in City Skylines 2. I'm really excited about it. It came out today, and I am waiting on a discount that I got to, a discount to purchase it. I'm just, I am, not livid. Oh my gosh, if I was livid, I'd be like this. Nah. So excited. Guess you could say I'm vivid. All right. I don't know. Can't stop small screaming. But yes, this is City Skylines 1. This is the original, the OG, if you will. And we are going to be, just doing our final farewells to this place. The pros of moving on to City Skylines 2 is that it may not be as messy as this in some ways. You see these roads? Ugh, gross, disgusting, ugly, ugh. But, I can't stop being angry at them. But but some of the sad parts are crowd control is not here yet for City Skylines 2, so we can't do some of the funny things like place random medical buildings and nuclear power plants. We'll miss that, but I'm sure they'll get that done eventually. Oh yeah, and Random Castle. We love you, Random Castle. Might as well get some music going with this. We have some very quiet town. Think I have music for it? There we go. That is the beautiful sound of people just meandering. Ooh, look at this, folks. We got some good music coming your way. Alright, hopefully I can speak over it. There we go. Yes. So yes, come on and join me as we do a little jamming out and just kind of tinkering and toying around with our final part 1 of 2 for saying our goodbyes to Dorklandia. I was hoping to get it all done in one part tonight, but sometimes life just gets in the way. Alrighty then. Oof, look at this. This is, gross. Look at how steep that is. It's been a while since I've touched this little guy, this little town of however many people. And I think I did add some signs here, but unfortunately, due to some unfortunate updating, it's broken. The number is there, but the B isn't. Oh, goodness. It's probably an easy fix, but I've got the himbo brain. I got silly dog brain. Oh my gosh, you people are too loud. Quiet down! 5%. There. Maybe I should have just turned this down. Maybe I overreacted, maybe? Just a little. Nice. Alright. Everything else I'm gonna kind of meander down. It's not like it's gonna matter, but, sometimes you just gotta, you gotta do stuff. There we go, much better. So, what are we thinking about? Okay, so, like I said, just tinkering and playing around tonight. I kind of want to wait for people to actually, you know, I want it to be a more prime time before I give the final send off and, let more people in the know because it is 1 a.m. here, almost 2, and I should have started earlier, but yeah, things happened. Yeah, a lot of things came up: shopping, dinner, life. I like my life. I love my life. All right, let's see. Can we bulldoze? No, no, no. There we go. Whew, close one. What I wanted to do is there's this node thing, I think. I learned this, I think, a little more recently where you can do a thing called node control and, yeah, removes things. I delete it? That is not how you delete. I thought I could. That is not what I wanted to do. Maybe not. I thought you could. Might be this. We're gonna spend the whole stream doing this, aren't we? I swear there's a way we could remove this. Oh well. Well, I could always do this. Nice and slightly less bendy. Alright. So we had some unfinished business to do. This big hill. What are we gonna do with this thing? I don't know. Looks like it's very prime for land. I think this is still limited in tiles, so... Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot do anything too crazy here. This would be the most vital place to do stuff, but, there's roads here. These are some tough decisions. We're gonna go next to our coal and power plants. We could always move up there too, but take things one step at a time. This is our second ever tile. We are finally expanding Dorklandia. No longer are we gonna have this cruddy road. We're gonna say hello to the freeway over there. Hooray for industry and the ever treading. Nope. Not too happy about that. Hooray to the growing industry and ever so crushing life of the monotony of a blue collar worker. And to all the other workers. Alright. Let's see. We're going to start with 3 lanes with the funny bridge thing. And we're going to kind of do this. I think this stream is also going to be more so for the people who are kind of in the niche of City Skylines. How some people are talking about what's going to be added in City Skylines 2. And, ugh, disgusting here. Disgusting. Look at how steep that is. Do you think anybody can climb that? Maybe, but... Oh boy, that is a reach, if I say so myself. Nah. But supposedly we can do bridging through stuff, I think. I've seen some things where it's like, you know, those freeways that are like in those like stereotypically overly dense cities, and they're like, there's a bunch of bridge exits over them, and they're just like kind of nook and crannied under the like regular streets. I think you could do something similar to that. I saw like something in the trailer about that. So that's getting me excited. I know terraining stuff looks a little better in the new city skylines, so that is another thing I'm excited about. I'm gonna try and make like a tunnel here. And once I get this settled out a little bit. Oof, this is rough. Rough. Alright, so. So what we can do is, how am I gonna get the tunnel exit out of here? Maybe it's here. It's an estimate. Alright. So, the plan. Unfortunately, in this game, we have to do this whole, make one road, and then we have to make sure it's, like, even enough, and then sometimes that means this is uneven, and it's like, ugh, pain in the ass. We're going to have to do that in this. However, City Skylines 2 has fixed that issue. They have a parallel roads feature, and I'm gonna be so excited for that, because there are so many times that I've always wanted to just do parallel roads and like on hills and stuff like this, but the terrain for some reason just doesn't understand it and doesn't go, oh, you want the same thing but just next to each other. Or like how in real life, some freeways are just straight up attached to each other and aren't just 2-lane roads like this. Like, come on. This is the 21st century. You gotta have like 6 lanes and say that makes traffic easier. It's not. Oh, we have fires. Oh no, fires. Where? I shouldn't pause the game for that. So many games have different mechanics. Where's the fire? Where's the... Ah! I don't see it. I see robbery. I see crime. I see police. But no fire. Be worried not, citizen. I will find a way to get you a fire ambulance station thingamaroll. Fire truck. How did my brain, how did I blank out so badly there? Oof. Yeah, let's just say, just not having streamed for a while has definitely turned my brain into mush. Oh, maybe this will work? Oh. Oof, that is, yeah, we'll try and make that work. Just know that, we're gonna have to do some, like, slight declining here. Oof. Not like that. Ah, there we go. Whoop, that was a bit glitchy. And also just a bit of a forewarning for folks tonight. This is definitely going to be more of a chill stream. Just me, once again, getting back into things because I have just been life. Kind of funny that it's funny that I was assigned all this duty and building stuff, being the more vibrant person, and having to do it for Dirk when he's been pretty tired. Didn't give me much to work with. You might have to do some temporary closing here. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, that is, can we, those poor cars. They're not gonna know how to get back. Let's see, can we just do this temporarily? And then this? Please? It kind of works. There we go. Oh boy. This is not how real life works. Uh, Pain, panic, confusion. These are all the feelings I have. This maybe? Oof, I hate how that looks. Ah, there we go. And then here we have to do a little bit of evening out. Like I said, the parallel feature, that is something I'm really looking forward to in City Skylines 2. Ah, goodness. This makes it like, just the perfectionist in me is like, no, stop. But this, this is close enough for now. I need to see that in three-dimensional space. Like, yeah, I don't want it to be too steep. I don't know if I could do this exactly in City Skylines 2. I've seen like a bunch of not tutorial, but like playthrough videos of it from beta testers, and I think you can. I just don't remember. Bad memory at the moment. Oh boy, this is where's the tunnel end again? I think it ends over there. Oh goodness. I forgot where I put the end. Where did I put the end of the tunnel? I think I put it here, but I don't think that's a good end to the tunnel. We're gonna try and do something like this where it's like going through here maybe. Flatten this out maybe. I'm sorry, citizens. We are ignoring you for now as we have priorities like building tunnels in the middle of nowhere. Alright, that should do. We're not doing a slope. No. Oof, that is a flailing tunnel. Flailing tunnel noises are happening right now. Is this gonna be too steep? Ah! Oh dear God, that is not what I wanted. Ugh, what is going on there? And I want it to kind of end around here. Oh boy, that is... Perfect. Perfect, totally perfect. No problems whatsoever. Now, we have to do it in reverse. Ugh, luckily I have a bit of a keen eye for perfection. Oof, that is, steep. Uh, there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Well, this is, a concept. Definitely not what I wanted. Gosh, what is going on? this is how low we wanted it. It's tough to see underground. Like, it looks like it's kind of working, but it doesn't give you anything. Like I said, the parallel tools and stuff, the parallel roads would be they'll be great. There we go. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And then this may be close enough. Yeah, if it has a little kink, I'll try not to worry about it. Kinks. Oh well. And then our goal is to hit this person right here. This is a person. Like anything else, random entities are people. Well, we're definitely going to have an idea here because this is going to be turning into a bridge. This is going to become a bridge. Well, it is a bridge now, but I was saying that, come on. Easy there, buddy. Work yourself out. Yeah, as we hit this intersection here, it's going to kind of be the one that goes over the pass, while other stuff just goes under. And okay. Once again, not a fan of some of these features. I have to do that. Meanwhile, this one is already on the ground, so that is fine. Oh, that is not what I wanted. It's still doing the same thing. Disgusting. There we go. Neat. Like I said, the parallel tool will make this like 50 times quicker. And this is We're gonna have to turn this into an actual, like, highway exit. I'm going to try and pretend like this is real life and, like, work around it instead of just pausing the world and, you know, just deleting everything. So, how would I attack this? Well, I don't really have any blunt objects. Or sharp ones for that matter. I don't have any weapons. This is kind of tricky because this turns. And if you want something to be a little more hard of a turn, maybe we stop it here. People turn. This is totally beautiful. Oof. How am I gonna do this? Oh, well, that would work technically. The only problem is this left turn here is if you want to go on there, you're really out of luck. And then here especially is like Not really looking great either. Do I have anarchy on? This is like surprisingly working well. I don't think any updates happened either. City Skylines, what is going on? I'm concerned. That's the only thing that it can't do right now, but I'm surprised how open it is. Usually it gets really angry and just like, yeah, doesn't like me, but I guess it is cool with this. And that looks smooth. The only problem is trying to turn left and get over there. Like, people really are going to want to get back from here all the way to the main Coolsville. And we do not really have much of an option for that. I want to, like, try and get this to climb up, but that is too steep. Let me figure something out. Ugh. Ugly. Disgusting. Yeah, that's gonna be too close. Oof, we got a weird smell coming. From where? Oh. Yeah, maybe it's because we are next to the solar plant and coal plant. Yeah. Thank you, crowd control, for that. If anybody wants to, we got crowd control. Ooh, and we're starting to get some fog. Tough for construction. I'm figuring some stuff out, some evaluating. Oh, that's another problem. That is a big problem right there. That is really elevated. Why is it like that? Oof. Okay. This solution may not be as easy as I thought it was gonna be. We're gonna do a thing like this. And like, it turns in. We try and make it an easy bend. We may have to do like a temporary closure around here. I don't know. It's tough because my other plan is to have like a road here that like does a little loop-de-loop and pull. Hmm. I don't think I get it. Hmm. Okay, so the plan here. Yeah, this is quite a drop. Normally you can't do this in real life, but whoop. We're gonna give you a little bit of a boost. Let's pretend it was always like this. It looked unnatural. Oof, this is quite a turn. Oh, I think something's working. I think we got something. Oh, excuse my building. Oh no, that's the flattening tool. I was like, what's going on here? Nothing is working. Next step, do the loop-de-loop. And then it will turn into here. Ugh. Why is it so disgusting still? This game is really unforgiving. If you make an ugly little design here, it doesn't like it. This is probably how long construction actually takes in real life. Like you just see the years down here just passing that I'm covering. Whoops. Let me move my tail a little bit out of the way for you. And I should get like a... I should have gotten like a Jesse badge for... Whoop. Oh my gosh. No hips. No hips. Ah! There we go. I'm adjusting myself. Yeah, it's like time just goes pretty fast in this game. Maybe this was a bit high. Alright, maybe this will look less ugly. I lied. It is more ugly. uh, Maybe I should do the easier part first. It will not be easier. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a rough looking exit. Okay, not the best, but not the worst. This road just, for some reason, just... It is not liking it. Sees a steep incline, just... kind of twitches out. Okay, I have a potential backup. This may work. Okay, I'll try and let it cook. I think it is burning. This is on fire. This is, okay. This is very okay. Look at this. Wonderful. Beautiful. Definitely why City Skylines 2 will be a lot better with it. That is one of the things that is something I'm looking forward to, is also the, like, road connections are a lot better. Like, they look a lot smoother. Not so, like, clunky like this. We're gonna get this going up a little. uh, maybe not. That was a bad idea. Cars are gonna just start flying down here. Am I losing? How can I be losing at this game? Well, this is a thing. We might need some anarchy to do a little cheating here, but not really cheating in terms of realism, but just like I said, the road stuff is very finicky in this original version, and City Skylines 2 is like, we'll help you out. Well, we get what you mean. Still can't believe I don't know the thing about under the road or whatever. I saw something where it was like, you can kind of like, I'm trying to explain it, but just, it is escaping me. But basically it's something where like, you have like, let's just say you had like a bunch of like roads and whatever that are like elevated and whatever, like all this next to it. I think you could do a thing where maybe that, like that. Let's say for example it's like this, like two roads and they're like just next to each other, but they're both on the ground and you know, you got this space in between. I think there's like a road feature in it where you can like do it so that, oh god, these are too close. No. I'm gonna make them a little further just to be safe. But this is an example, so I could do it where it's like a thing or two down. I think you could do it in here, but this is a mod. This is like an elevation mod that I had to get. But basically, it's like, if you have like two roads here, you could have this little thingamaroll below here. And it's going to be like, yeah, that's okay. We get what you mean. But in the base mod for this game, or base version of this game, you cannot do this. It's, I think, actually, maybe you could do this ground thing. I might be confusing myself. I swear the elevation step thing was a mod. That's the thing. This, I keep saying with City Skylines, like I'm some sort of mean critic, but yeah, you have to get like a billion mods to make this game like semi-playable, and they're not hard to like download. It's just you'd rather not have to do that, right? It'd be nicer if you didn't. That is mwah, not great. That's smooch ugly. And now we're going to do a thing with temporary construction. Not yet, actually. We're going to do that first. So now we got our other exits here. We just need to get over this hump. Tough part is we might have to do like a temporary closure. I am going to make things even worse. So people can come in and come out. The only problem is, it's even more tricky. I cannot do that, but Here we go. The solution's coming. It should, do this. We're just gonna kind of have to finagle with that road. But I think we did it! Oh my gosh. This was a bit of a pain, but I think we have progress. If I went backwards. Yeah, it's this road. What if I did a little tweaking with it? This is not ideal, but we might have to make this a deal. Perfect. Oh my goodness. We finished. One road. Oh, this is not the end. Ugh. Like I showed you earlier about the mod here, this little node controller. We can kind of play with this, kind of how it curves into each other. Like this, how do I explain it? Like, if you see a road and you see a typical freeway, like you see those like little white slash things in the middle that are like, oh, the roads are getting closer. Now they're starting to attach to each other. But this game does not really have that. So you kind of just do the best with your abilities and, pain. Yeah. Let's just say the roads usually turn out something like this. Thanks to our mods. Or, well, not thanks to our mods, but thanks to the base game's finickiness. We could do something like this to make the road look smoother. Oh. Oh, goodness. I just reverted everything. Gosh darn it. There was a reason to be sad. Alright, let's be happy. Positive things. So today I actually did some cooking. Like I said, that's partly why I was late to the stream today. And I ended up cooking some tilapia. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure if tilapia was ever something that was just, not underground, but, less of a thing before. But I haven't really heard much about tilapia until, like, this or last year. I may have tried it before, but I saw tilapia and was like, this seems neat. I'll try it. And I actually had first tried it like 2 weeks ago, I think. A week ago, maybe. But yeah, I got it a second time this week, and it's like, yum. Just good. Mwah. Smooch. Kiss. Mwah. Give you kissies. Bah. Danish. Danish Darnish. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Danish. Version 2. Ironic, because of City Skylines 2 we're talking about. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now. Listen to this epic music while cars drive. You could tell I'm a millennial zoomer by saying epic. The younger zoomers are going to call me cringe and unpog. And I will cry. I'll need some water to help with that. My water go? I forgot it for a second. There it is. Oh, I forgot where I placed the cup. There we go. I took some sippies. Where was I? Ah, yes. Having a bit of an itch, I am scratching behind my ear right now, actually. Just doggo things. Oh boy, this kind of dips. I hope City Skylines 2 has a bit of a smarter, like, AI code, whatever program to make it so that this stuff doesn't, like, happen as often. So it gets smoother elevations, for example. Oh boy. Like, I don't know why. Maybe this is too high. I'm trying to make it so that this exit kind of is a smooth one, like it goes down and up for some reason. I don't know why. This is the best I'll do. Now to implement traffic laws so people do not get arrested. I am being a good boy and giving you traffic laws. You cannot turn into the other lanes. You turning bad. Actually, for the sake of it just being easy enough, we'll just make this like a 2-lane highway so there's no crosswalks or anything. Oh wow, look how smoothly that transitions. Sometimes the highways or roads will do a thing where they have a crosswalk at the end of them, and it's like, no, no pedestrian, do not cross the highway. And I guess this one doesn't, but some of them do. Let me try an example. Like if you have just a random highway come into here. Well, I guess technically it doesn't, but like on the other parts here. Well, let me try something else, actually. So if I do this, it's like when you have two highways, like, connect into here, it's like, is it safe? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Maybe I'm just lying. I am gaslighting you about my knowledge. Everything I'm saying is fake. Radium, hello. Ah, how you doing tonight? Great to see ya. I saw you're playing some Resident Evil. How was that? I think I saw you play it the other day. I just kind of got caught up getting all this set up. I know how you love preparing your stream stuff, and I just had a burst of that myself. Why would I ever lie? Can't believe it either. Hi. This is not Dirk. This is Jesse. Still canon pending if I, Jesse, am Dirk in just another form, or if Jesse, me, is completely a known entity. Yee. Well, there is one thing that's for certain. All of the other cast members here are part of Dirk in his many miraculous forms. Let me get them out. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to explain while I do a quick little tutorial of them. Ah, my chest. Yeah. I like my chest. But yes, starting with Dirk Classic, or Red Dirk, Red Panda Dirk. This is what people know me mostly by, but I'm actually a Tanuki. This fur color actually is slightly pending. I've done a revision to the rough sheet, and I am adding the beard pattern to this form actually, and making it a little more not beige, but kind of that grayish brown color, the typical Tanuki color. I was kind of debating between doing that and this, and I feel like this is a bit too saturated for Tanuki Dirk, or just Dirk base. And then Here comes Pandirk. Oh. Yeah, I am the big boy of the group. Yeah. I like to be chill and just, yeah, do trucking and all that stuff. Forgot to say, but speaking of relaxing and stuff, as a Tanuki, I'm the more unplugged version of some, yeah, of my forms. Not maybe not as like chill and himbo as that one, but just kind of the more of I don't give a fuck version. And of course, me as Red Panda Dirk is definitely your performer, your singer. I need to do more singing. I would love to do some like karaoke stuff, like either with VR stuff or even just filming myself. But last but not least, the newest addition is me. I am a Wolverine. I also go by Vance, and I am just chilling. Uh, well, I am going to try and block out that message. Ah, hmm. Well, but yeah, let's just say I'm more of the athletic one of the group. Anyway, let's get back to our Jesse. Hello. But yeah, glad you had fun with it. Slash ban the user. I can ban them, but I didn't know if I could do like one at a time, like, things. Because I thought there's a way where you could just like one message or. Yeah, it will delete the messages, but yeah, I just don't know. I always think of like a billion things when things like that happen and go, what if somebody just had one message and they were not a bot or something? Things like that where I'm like, I should know it, but I just. I overthink. Gasp. But yeah, it worked. They really were pushy. Eh, eh. Yeah. But thanks. Thanks, Radium. Very helpful. Getting through the courtyard area. Ah, goodness. That sounds so familiar. Like, I haven't played it, but obviously watching through people, it's like those things will just kind of be like, I feel the sense of it existing, but I'm like, I could not tell you where and when. It sounds like something that was also in like RE4, probably. I think Resident Evil 4 had something with that, but it also had like dogs in there somehow too that were, you know, eh, oh well. But yeah, my evening's been. It's not evening anymore. Oh god, it's 2 a.m. Ah, well, it really flew by, let's just say that. I was grocery shopping, trying to get some prescriptions. Got one of the two. I am filling out the rest of it by Wednesday, or picking the remaining part on Wednesday. And then I was dropping off some poppy seed muffins to my parents. Because, like, if you go to Costco, they never do the muffins as, like, 1 6-pack. It's like, you have to get two, and then it's like $10. They don't sell them at 1 pack of six. It's only 2 packs of six. And then since I'm going up to Reno on Saturday, Sunday-ish, I am. Long story about that. Let me tell you later. Yeah, so because I'm going up for my trip on Saturday, I am like try to only have food through Saturday, so I don't have like perishables or things like that just going bad. And so I ended up just getting the 2 dozen or well 2 6-packs and was like, hey mom, hey dad, do you want the other one? And they're like, yeah, sure, just drop it off here. And I was thinking, okay, I'll just drop it off. And so I go over there, and when I get there, they end up just like they're watching something and they're like, yeah, come sit down, let's talk. And parents, when they tell you to come sit down and talk, it's not just a short time. It was it was Oh my gosh. It was like, when did I get there? Like 7, I think? And then it was like, no, no, no. Okay, the Costco closed at like 8. So I got there at 8 at my parents' house. Uh, and then I was there for like an hour and a half. And then I was really hungry right before I left. And I was like, I don't want to, I don't want to have a full dinner. I just want to have a snack so I can cook dinner for myself. And they're like, yeah, sure, sure. And then they're just like getting out everything you would have for like dinner, like sausage, lettuce, like these veggie stick snacks. They're like basically like pulling out a bunch of stuff. They're like, yeah, this could be a full meal. And oh, do you want to bring some avocados home? It's like, oh boy, I don't want to have too much, but sure, I guess. So I had the sausage and the lettuce, a couple of veggie sticks, and yeah, it just held me over for cooking. Uh, yeah, no, I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm up this late, other than wanting to stream out of spite for missing time earlier. Like today was like the first time in a while that I had energy to be like, yes, I finally want to stream. And yeah, things just got delayed, and I was working on stuff once I got here, cooked the dinner, made the tilapia, and after making some good tilapia with some couscous and green beans, I got trying to prepare the stream, and I tried to mess around with PNG Tuber Plus. I have my pros and cons about that. Could always talk about that, as another tangent. But yeah, I ended up getting so delayed that by the time it was 1 a.m., I finally start streaming. EB 130. Friday. What's happening on Friday? My plan is that I am going to be taking the train up on Saturday. So if you have any plans with anybody up there, like Yao, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, meet up that day. But yeah, so the plan is for me to train up. I'll take all day Saturday up to Sacramento, and then Yao is gonna pick me up. I'll stay back at his place for the night, and then we're going to be picking up Arcadia and Jared to go to BLFC. So we'll be heading out to BLFC on Sunday morning. We'll get there, and then, cons the full week. I know, right? I'm so sad. If I would have known, I would maybe plan for it. Shoot. Maybe I should have driven. Like, that's the thing. Driving, you're a lot more flexible, but at the same time, the wear and tear of a 6+ hour drive. Oh, God. That would have been so much fun, though. No, no. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing something fun. Yeah, feel free to share. Yeah, didn't know you had plans on Friday. The thing is also, I would have ended up having to stay at his place an extra night, and I wouldn't want to do that with him or to him. I don't want to make him host me 2 nights in a row. The plan is for the trip itself is like I said, I'll stay probably that Saturday, Sunday overnight period. We'll do the con, and then Dia and Jared have to get back on Friday to their train, Friday night. And so because of that, my train is a couple of hours after that. So I'm like, okay, I'll just stay again at Yao's place for another few hours and then head for my train Sunday morning. There's a thing in Sacramento? Oh boy. Well, it's a shame I didn't know. Uh, but yeah, I can only plan for so much, and I keep saying like I said too much. It's my but trying to mess with my audio here. I was a bit loud. There we go. 5. Okay. But get my thing back on track. Yeah, with the planning and stuff for money and all that, I decided to be like, it's good and bad that I'm telling myself, treat yourself and take the whole week off. But at the same time, treat yourself without money. No paid time off for contract work. So I still feel good as hell to go, but yeah. Thank you, Lizzo. Love this song. But Yeah. Unfortunately, my contract job does not give me paid time off. Even the holidays, they're like, nope, you don't get paid because you're a contractor. Even though the contractor themselves is like, we'll give you like, health benefits and stuff, which is one of the biggest things I wanted to have. But besides that, it's up to like the main company itself, like to be like, hey, uh, to give their employees time off. But if you're a contractor, it's not their responsibility because you work for the contractor. So it's like the contractor is like, oh, will we pay you? And all of them are like, no, this is a contract. You're only working for the days you work for them. You're not part of the company. Even like all the documents we read for them in like their like, safety or whatever protocols they have, like all those long documents, it's like people that work for our blank company, you know, contractors are not employees for our company. They work for us, but they aren't, they don't work for us. Like this dumb shit. And it's like, oh, but yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. I should get a little more focused on this. When I get distracted, it is just staring at a wall for this game. Did somebody say something about infrastructure that I missed? AI is behaving badly today, honestly. We did have fire safety issues, and I can't seem to find where the fire happened. But, oh well. But, yeah, this is what I was working on. Trying to get this highway fixed, like, connected. And, other than that... Gathering my thoughts. Oof. Ooh, choir! Ah, slay, though. I didn't know you have choir. Or, well, you're in a choir. It's pretty cool, though. Yeah, but plans do happen. Like, I honestly didn't know how this was gonna work out. So... yeah, it's also kind of tricky, because... I don't know who's going, who's not. So honestly, besides the people I'm going with, it's like, it's a gamble of what's gonna happen. Well, at least, I'll know the people I'm with. Crossing that bridge. We'll cross that bridge another day. Ooh, just joined a new one. Sweet. Didn't know there are multiple choirs. Well, then again, it's probably university, so, there's gonna be like a bunch of everything. Well, except volleyball clubs. Usually there's only one of those, and they usually only have one or two teams. And those teams are very limited in their... I'm not gonna be salty. No, totally not salty. Still 2 years later. Or 3, jeez. I'm old. No, this is not what I want. This is not my beautiful highway. Oh, boy. There we go. That's what I wanted. On my school singing group. Oh, wow. There's a local choir too. Yeah, that's really cool then. There we go, lowering that. But that's awesome. Yeah, definitely getting yourself out there. I, I'm trying to think of what else to say about that because blanking on that for some reason. I guess just yeah, it's just interesting to hear people's different experiences with college and all. Uni, Depends on where you are. Some people say it differently. I never know. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I'm just being silly. Like, I do want to, like, I think it's cool and all. I'm just like, if I was in more of a head state to, or- I do want to sing more too. Like, I just don't know, like, join a choir and whatnot, because I have literally zero music experience, like, formal music experience that is, like, I've done, like, the karaoke nights and whatnot, but I've actually have not, like, done any, like, legit choir or anything. Maybe the closest I could say technically is like, going to like Catholic school in like the old days and being like, having to sing at church for that. Like they make you sing. Otherwise, they would be like, I don't think they gave us detention for that, but you don't want to be all rowdy and out of line. So, sing for those. And I was terrible at singing when I was younger. And I think I definitely have improved since then, but it's like, I think that was the big reason I never like got into it was just hearing like just people thinking and like considering like yeah you're probably not meant to be a singer, which at the time I was like not really caring about it. I was like oh the rest of my family does musical stuff but that ain't me. Actually no wait I did do trumpet for a year. Like it was like fourth fifth grade like that end of elementary school we had like an elementary school band. It's as much of a train wreck as it sounds, but it was interesting having a trumpet. And I remember buying the trumpet too, because I forgot if there was a sale or something. Something where it was like a decent enough deal, and I thought I was going to use it for a while, and I would play it like all the time when I could. And I was like, okay at it. But yeah, just kind of, you know, uh, kind of fizzled out. The group fizzled out. I kind of just got busy doing more sports, and that's when I started volleyball, fifth grade actually. Some groups work with new singers. Awesome. Well, I'd have to figure that out then, or if I'm in an area with anybody, that I would love to have people, guide me. I'm really bad at guiding myself. Like I even like choir and stuff. Like I'm not sure if I'd be like a choir person. My brother did choir for a while, and seeing his stuff, I was like, yeah, all right. But I guess I'm more just in it to sing, like just whatever's on or, or pop or whatever. I'd love to hear thoughts. Not to limit myself, but just oh gosh, this is not looking. This is very uncash money. I think this is the. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Perfectionist is fantastic. Definitely look up local groups. Like choral singing classical training helps. Ah, I see. I'm definitely not objected to classical music. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I should. I am the person of a bajillion excuses, and my next excuse is the idea of like moving somewhere soon. Depends on the timing. Wherever I'd move, I'd be a lot more ambitious. I'm just kind of in a state of stasis right now. And that is, I know, completely on me to be like, I'll be like, why can't I? Or, I should do this. And it's like, you should. And I'm like, no. Just because I'm like, but plants. I can make this a little less bendy. Try to make this not so curvy. Maybe it's okay. I don't think it would be an issue. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Oh, singing instruction might be, yeah, that's probably what I'm looking for. Like, maybe it would be nice to, like, maybe through that, like, maybe ask recommendations for that. Yeah, maybe I could find a choir through that too, even. But I think the big thing I want is, like, maybe singing instruction. That and maybe even, like, songwriting stuff. Like, I sometimes think it'd be cool to do songs and stuff, but, yeah. No true instrument experience. And yeah, I think I've dabbled with GarageBand like once. Could be terrible, but it's like people can even be like just songwriters and then have somebody be more of a composer. Oh gosh. What is this? The curve is good, but I'm like, the problem is this game. I was mentioning this a bunch earlier. Is like, City Skylines, this original one is very poorly optimized for like correcting itself, and just like this. This looks normal. This, no. This is like slightly too high, and because of that, it just throws off the entire memory AI rigmarole. And so it does that, and so I have to fix it. Supposedly the new one is a lot better, and it came out today. So I'm excited. Write songs that make me sing. He threatening. I will write you a song. I will make you sing my song. Uh, I have like maybe I have certain like anecdotes. I should probably bring my journal with me on the train just to come up with ideas. Train rides are gonna be fun. But yeah, the train ride. Yeah, so I probably might, just plan stuff out on there or whatever. But yeah, there was like one time where I tried something in GarageBand for a song, but no, I didn't try GarageBand, but I think I did like an audio recording. Hmm. Oh God, not. Oh no, that's a story idea. I was like, what the hell is that? Called Leaf It to me. And then all this other stuff is just random art, random art. Oh boy. Take a look at my art from 2021. Ooh, we're at Promotion Avenue. Limited content. Oh wow. I really did have body issues back in 2021. Oh god, I'm looking through my journal and like seeing all this stuff and being like, we had Chubby Dirk even back then. Now I'm embracing it. Okay, I'm looking at this other song. There are some songs in here that I did where they were just kind of like I was trying to kind of parody other songs just to get the feeling for like, rhythm and whatnot. But I had one thing in here that I had, but I need to write down the one that I had in my notes. I called it mouthwash, and the main chorus line was, I'm trying to remember how it goes exactly, but the chorus, what it says is, I'm talking about mouthwash that like a swish sound comes back to bite you instead of that shit comes back to bite you. Go delete this now that I don't need it. Nope. I have to like try and think about it again, like like rethink those lyrics again because that one is like typical pop, but it kind of bops. Oof. Okay, we're just gonna leave that. For safety reasons, we're gonna do that. Pussy bopping. This Malamussy be bopping. Oh, Malamussy always bops. And he may have a special other he's interested in. There's an OC of mine, or well, originally owned by Wayland's here, that I am now in ownership of, and I believe that he and I would make for a good pairing. So maybe potential art in the works for that? I know, it's 3 a.m., and I have not made good decisions today. I went to Costco. I bought 2 packs of muffins. I then bought. Then I bought a pair of underwear today. Like 3 pair, actually, but. Because I was like, oh, Amazon Prime has a free membership trial. And then I was like, yeah, I could cancel that at any time. That's only going to lead to good things, right? And so, yeah, craziness. But I've been saving other money. I only spent $25 at Costco. It's a world record. What you posted? Oh no, is Yao calling all of us out? Are you calling all of us out tonight? Did you like it? Now you got me concerned. uh, thinking, thinking. No dirty thoughts. No dirty thoughts. Depends on where it's coming from. But I can make this a natural road. Oh god, what did I do? Oh, what's going on? Ah, that road was a bit funny. There we go. I'm not showing my phone on camera, so... nah, I wouldn't. There's some unfinished roads here. And just... yeah. This is the other part of our town. Crowd control is on if y'all want to do crazy stuff to it. Ah! No, Furumaru, don't hurt me. Hello, how are you doing tonight? I don't provide forks. I ran out of plastic forks. Just don't have any plastic forks. Let's see what I can do here. This is like a temporary, like, stoppage. We'll put like a road here or something. Ooh, girl, don't you stop. Little my girl. go. Yeah, how you doing, Furu? Hope you're having a good night. Time zone. This is night for me. Early morning. I did take a nap earlier, so I can do this. I am legally allowed to. Is this bridge? That's elevated. Ground. Oh, it's an elevated piece. Okay, good. I cannot. No. Stop. Yeah, I can't upgrade to it unless I change the road. That's silly. I'll just change it back to this. Because I want to make sure the whatever roads connect. Alright, time to do some fun interchanges. Yes, radium is a precious pancake. Ooh, heals. Oof, on the squats. Squats can be tricky. Ooh, sweetbread, yummy though. How kind of you. Watching us cuties. We're just being cuties. This is not the exciting part of town. This is the exciting part. We're trying to expand. Like colonialism. We have a beautiful industry. And we have houses next to it. I mean, that is the dream to aspire to. To be someone who can just be free in what they post. Just not on Twitch.tv. I mean, if you saw my Blue Sky account, it's not like my Twitter main account. Yeah, some of y'all know. Trying to see if I can add a other living here. There's a giant hotel right here. No! No! It was so perfect! No! You destroyed the freeway! We had such a good highway transportation system! Coconut oil can be used for cooking as well. Ah! Neat. Anyway, back to our latest Sag. Oh no, our bus system too. I forgot we have a bus system going through here. Oh, this is the other part of town. This is like the... Oh, we're gonna need fire stations here. There's the ambulance. Oh no, but there's like road blockage. No, the road blockage. I have to fix it. How do I fix it? How do I fix it? It's all destroyed. I don't remember exactly what the symbol means other than it being like, you can't drive on there. Okay, that one's fixed. Anarchy mode. Fix. 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 Okay, now they can go stop the fire. You're talking about cooking, right? You're talking about cooking, right, Radium? Uh-huh. Alright. Well, I hope that was a good cooking experience. I mean, I hope it wasn't fishy like my tilapia. Oh, also, do you like my stadium? This is randomly generated, by the way. Why did I name the high school by? I love the city skylines. Funny thing it was, the game developers are in Finland, so I don't know how they knew about that. Right? Seems like crazy. Oof, I'm gonna have to upgrade this. Alright. Well, sometimes the fun part is fixing things. Did I hear an explosion? Is there an explosion somewhere? Oh boy. Concerned. You can never trust y'all. Night, night. 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 Anybody want to play that sax? Boy, stop. Right back. Play that sax. He's Jaguar. Anybody like a Jaguar? There we go. Problem fixed. I think. Oh no, those roads need to be fixed too. James Brown song. And then wanna hear me sing? Go ahead and play that sax. No, you need me. Who here wants to play that sax? I play that sax. We trust you. I do, at least. Oh god, this song aged. It's so funny thinking like the early 2010s was all Kim and Kanye. We really had low standards back then. Back in my day, we had terrible standards. Back in my day, I thought my degree would get me a job. Oh, give me full-time employment. Wanna hear me sing? You better play that sax. Give it to me. Oh, whoa. Is that really? Oh, whoa, yeah. That happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lean back. You really want with that sax. I'm surprised. This is like so high. Maybe if I give it a little more elevation. Just needs a little sax. Hear me sing, wanna hear me sing? If you wanna hear me sing, you better play that sax. Really? Is this one okay? Really? Just I guess. It just doesn't like this particular spot. Like I said, this game is beautifully flawed. It is the child that complains when you don't give it chicken nuggets. Ooh, have a good rest then. Hope you see get skylines. Yeah, and I can't wait to send this one off in a part 2 and reveal the new city and City Skylines 2. So, take care, Radium. Hope to see you soon. Oh, God. Oh, shoot, I forgot to shout out Radium. Help. I think I spelled it right. Not Radium's name, shout out. I do not know how to spell shout out. But yes, he does. He's awesome, does various video games. He's been doing Resident Evil lately. Variety gamer, and does a lot of singing. Does some great karaoke sessions. Let me just tell you that. Oh, and he does art. And has a great live 2D model that he himself rigged and made. So, if you want an all-around swell, dear friend, that's where you should look. Oh no, my battery's low for my mouse. Whatever shall I do? Up. Lean back. Stretch. That's what you should do. Remember to stretch. I probably will go to bed soon, though. Like, maybe when I hit the 2-hour mark. And I'll hydrate again. Hope you heard the sippies. I did make some good sippy noises. This is cathartic to get back into this and kind of do it in a low pressure type of stream. Oh god, the game stuck. And this should raise, not lower. I don't get why it hates that. Guess it works though. Okay, so that is the left. Oh boy. Yeah, that is people with older cars, let me know if this is a reasonable steep incline. That is too many numbers. And the 105 is a pain. Wonder what happens if I raise this a little bit. Honestly, chat, everybody here looks amazing. Sorry, that part just... I love that part of the song. Something about it just feels so astral. This road is frustrating me. Not sure why it's not liking me. Like, this is okay, but then this part just hates me for some reason. It is throwing a temper tantrum. And yes, good evening. Hope you're doing well, Danish. The closest thing I could do is like, oh no, I'm just gonna have to straight up do anarchy on this. Because this should be possible. Like, look at that. That is the most normal part. And it's like, it wasn't allowing me to do that. Ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, how the old red is doing. Aw. I can let him know how you're doing. Or, well, I can let him come out for a bit to ask. Getting him. Hey. Loud space rock. It's just a minor. It's just a minor space rock. Just a tiny little guy. Oh, I was hoping somebody would use one of those redeems. Keeps things going. Oh, figuring something out. Oh, by asking about myself. It was for public use. Exactly. You got it. You got it when you see a meteor. When you see a meteor, you gotta use a meteor. But yeah, about me, just it's been kind of just keeping up with life. Just been pretty busy as of late. Just work and all. The most adult, boring response, but literally has been just they gave me this crazy project that they're like, yeah, you're gonna be working on this full time now, and it was like not originally my plan, but now it's like I kind of have to live and bear and grin it. Oh yeah, that's definitely too high. Oh, now that works. That is odd. Yes. It likes it until it doesn't. We'll do a compromise. There we go. Whew, that was tiring. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Look at that. I keep forgetting to respond, but sorry, getting distracted. But uh yeah, like I said, just that's been kind of a lot on me, and I will try and talk more about the plans for BLFC in the next stream, but yeah, just wild, just how many things are coming at me and just time a flying by. Oh wow, a lot of things. Yeah, college projects. Honestly, I remember that being a big thing too. Bridging skills. Aw, I've called it a day when it even functions. I'm so OCD for this stuff. I like it when it's like everything flows into each other and just smoothly works. Yeah, man, I definitely this is something I like to do as you know, it's cathartic. Now I have to do something similar over here. Too low. Or I'm not. Maybe not. So, seriously, so far so good. So good. Try not to make that too steep. I try and make it so it's like nice and properly curved so when people get in they can ease into it. It's an art of bridging. Yeah, one of the things that I'm kind of scared about is that I planned for BLFC and I like told my boss like, hey, I originally had told them that I was only gonna be able to work morning hours, but based on plans and whatnot that are gonna be happening, I realized that that's gonna be pretty much hard to do, pretty impossible. So I'm like, I sent them an email this morning saying, hey, based on what, you know, I said I was going on a reunion last week, but and based on the plans that we have, I can only work mornings. Like that's what I said last week, but then I said for this week, yeah, regarding that reunion, unfortunately, or no, not unfortunately, what did I say? It was like something along the lines of based on our based on the plans for the reunion, I will not be able to work at all that week, like not just afternoons, but the whole day. And so I broke that out and just, sent that email to them like first thing in the morning, like today. So like Monday morning, or well, technically yesterday now, but yeah, sent that like ASAP to them, like 9 a.m. and still have not received a response. I even forwarded a message to like the calendar stuff so they can like schedule it in their calendars to say, hey, I'm not going to be there. And yeah, just no response yet from either supervisor that I have, because I technically have two, but it's like one's kind of the supervisor of the other one, and I kind of report to one sometimes, and then the other I report to. But for this project, I'm reporting to the bigger supervisor. Work is weird. Corporations are weird. It's, yeah, wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. Very big, but we had the space to do it, so yeah. Whew. That was tough, but worth it. Oh god, there's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic coming in and out now. Seems like they might not be happy with such notice. The thing was, I gave them like note in like, I gave them notice like 2 weeks in advance, 3 weeks, I think. I gave them 3 weeks notice for that, saying maybe I could work afternoons, but then this week I said like I probably can't work all day, but if you need me on emergency standby. That's the thing. I'm kind of scared that my little last second of me going, no, no, wait, I can't do anything at all, is. I probably fucked up there, but yeah, it's just like they should understand that. Like I told them, like going to a reunion, so like you know, they should know that's like family comes first, even if it's found. Reunions don't always have to be family. It could be with close people. But yeah, it's just one of those things where they know that it's coming out of my pocket in that I don't get paid for paid time off. So it's not me just like taking vacation time at the most inconvenient time for them. I know it's like, in general this project stuff is like a tough time of the year, but at the same time I need my break when I can. And I haven't taken any other vacation time. I've only, done the allocated holiday times, which, everybody has to take off. So for me to do this for the first time and be like, I am doing this vacation, and them knowing that it's like, something like that. It's not just me being like, I'm like, just I'm trying to think of like maybe just going back to say hi to a family member or something like small. It's not like something small where I'm like, oh, I'm just traveling up to here for a day or whatever, or something like that where it just sounds like you could just bring your like device along. This I made, I told them this is, a big event. Or, well, so making it Reunion implies that it's like a bigger event. Yeah, maybe they will be. Maybe I'm just being very hard on myself there. Just, yeah. Sorry, it's just I think what you said earlier kind of spooked me a bit. I wasn't expecting them to be like super salty or anything about it. Like, I think my team usually isn't, but then again, I never asked them for a vacation before. So it's like, I've seen one or two coworkers talk about it or say, hey, I'm going to be out for this reason or whatnot. And they haven't had any problems there. I just hope that they're not gonna like look at me as like the pack mule that they throw everything on and go, you can't. Like the worst imaginary nightmare I make is that they physically say no, or physically, well, obviously they physically say it with their vocal cords, but saying you can't do this, no. It's like they're not responsible technically for me. Like that's a thing about me doing the contract is that I'm not an employee for them. Like, I'm not somebody part of their company where they could be like, no, stop them from, taking time off or whatever. It's like, I don't know what kind of actions they would take. Like, that's just a scary thing of like, if they absolutely were like, no, you can't take even, like they didn't have any issues with taking like the part-time off, and I think both supervisors accepted that. I think it was both of them that had like, accepted the notification that I'm taking my pay time, or not pay time. I wish I had pay time, but the notice that I am taking time out to do this. I, I just I don't know. Only thing is, I'm gonna have to start working again in like 4. No, not 4. Like 5 hours, 5, 6 hours. Yeah, but frustrating. I probably should have started with I'm gonna be unable. That was probably, uh, that's probably my bad to just like be like leaving it up in the air like that. But at the same time, it's like giving them that thing that it is this type of thing I'm going off doing, that I'm leaving for a vacation. It's just, yeah, like it's something that I did give some forewarning. Just, gosh. Would be upfront with their, yeah, I can tell they have thoughts. I should. Like I did tell them like if they need me for emergencies and stuff, it's not like just me saying like, "Oh, I'm going, bye." So like that's all I also have to kind of bank on is just that benefit of the doubt of if they need me to do stuff or have stuff to say like please bring your computer or whatever with you, then I could be like, okay, at least they're not saying you have to work. Yeah. I just hate that when people just don't say it. Like, I want you to say it to my face if you don't want me to do something. Like, either you're okay with it or you're not, if that's the situation. Just unbelievable. Like, like I'm kind of the person that's like I'll give everything as straightforward or as in depth as I can, and to have like if somebody just tries to like kind of pretty sweet play around something, then it just yeah. I don't know how else to say it other than like it just physically just enrages me to the point where I just want to hold them down and be like, just say the damn thing, like, in full detail. Obviously, I can, I won't, but it's just like, like, at least give me a full response. Like, don't just leave me ended. That probably is something I worry about tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm meeting with the other supervisor, like one of the two. Yeah, I'm meeting with one of them like on Wednesday. It's kind of like like a typical kind of just check-in meeting type of thing. But yeah, it's like besides that, I'm looking forward to the vacation and just going to BLFC. It's something that I just it's been something that's been like I've wanted to do for a while, and finally being able to do it just ah it's just so nice to finally be able to kind of like, you know, kind of pull the trigger and just say, hey, I am going to do this. And so like it's just frustrating that, you know, it's a damned if I do, damned if I don't. Like if I didn't do this and like didn't take the chance that I got, I would have been kicking myself being like, what could it have been? What like maybe I would still be trying to figure out if I could ever go to a convention or anything like that, and just would still be stuck. And yeah, it could have been just me being like super regretful of it and being like, now I have to wait like another year to do anything. And then this is the flip side is our workers gonna be like pissed off at me. Like it's such a dumb thing. Twiz! Oh my gosh, hello. Hey, I am being silly and tired. I've been up for a while. It is almost 4 a.m. Jeez. And I just was going to stream like a few hours earlier, but I ended up getting busy with stuff and trying to figure out some stream configurations. And now I am just up late and doing this. This is going to be part one of two, I'd say, of like my final playthrough of City Skylines before I move on to the second City Skylines. It just came out today. And I also may or may not have waited a little bit more because I did add some funds to my account. Long story short, if you use Honey, like that browser, you know, discount thing that like applies coupons and stuff, it actually gives you like points and stuff or whatever. And I ended up just not using them ever. And it turned out that I had like $17.50 in my account. I'm like, sure, I'll take that and just put it into my PayPal. So I'm waiting for it to like show up. But yeah, you missed it earlier that I was mainly, you know, Jesse for this. So, of course, we got the whole cast. We got Panderk. You got Tanuki Me, still changing fur color pending. And then, of course, you got me, your host, Jesse. And never forget Vance. The more sporty, aggressive type. But yeah, I was going to switch back eventually after saying how I was doing as Red Dirk, but yeah. Twiz, I hope you're doing well too. I've been loving your Halloween like specials, like your Halloween special art pieces. They're just gorgeous. And not just gorgeous, but they're so fun. I can't it's hard to say much about it. This is the best you're going to get out of 4 a.m. me. But yes, Vance is a shit tuber from Wayland. It's so funny. I keep saying like, oh, change is pending with some of the first stuff, but you know, maybe not as much for Vance, but yeah, some of the pattern itself colors are pretty close. But yeah, I love how they did it. Like they did such a good job. Even if for powers and stuff change, this is like just good enough. Like honestly, keep myself the way I am. Such a goofball. Thanks, Twiz. I should send you what the Tanuki coloring's gonna be now. It's gonna be more of that kind of beigeish gray brown, like that type of thing. More of like a raccoon, like Tanuki, type of gray color again. But yeah, that's what's going on. Ooh, a certain Wolverine too at some point. Oh my gosh. I wonder if a ref sheet will be needed. Oh boy. Yeah. I do not have a brute Vance uh, PNG or anything like that. All I have is the ref sheet. And then just random scribbles here and there. But yeah, this is our city. We're kind of doing our farewell to it, and crowd control allows you to do crazy stuff to it. We just had a few meteors. Actually, no, that one's from a few episodes ago. Where was the meteor that we had today? We only had one meteor so far. Right there. Here lies the meteor. I thought you made one. No, I haven't made a PNG for it. I just made, the ref sheet. But yeah, oh no, you're on mobile. Shoot. I don't know if it's like a redeem you can do. I don't know exactly how crowd control works with that, but yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have like pretty much all my things on, all my rewards on. I added one new one so far. Even if it only says one of them is, or even if it says all of them are new. Oh yeah, I have. I have made a ref of him. Yeah, I've made a ref of that beast form. Not posted it yet? I'm so like bad at keeping up with that. Probably, maybe I haven't. Not me being distracted on stream. How unprofessional. Nah, kid. Uh, oh boy. Luckily, I do flag some of that other stuff as NSFW. Where's my media? Like, I do have the post of Vance kind of closer to what his fur color is going to be like. I have not posted what. Oh, I have posted Vance. Posted Vance's old fur color, but yeah, I'm gonna update that. Yeah, because I made it more referential of, yeah. Uh, yeah, might as well just post that one on Blue Sky for now. All good. I've been needing to post a couple of things like Vance's updates, and that's probably a thing for tomorrow. I got a couple of things planned tomorrow. Actually, I'm talking to somebody that I know that works at the company I'm at, but they're in like a different part, and yeah, just for potential, like see if they know anybody hiring or whatever, or places to talk to about that. But yeah, I I'm just yeah, kind of in this like days of this week. I'm hoping flies by fast. Well, hopefully the packing I can get done before it flies. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Yeah, but honestly, things do be happening. Well, it's been 2 hours, almost 20 minutes. I'm getting very distracted now at this point, so I'll probably save, just any remaining actics for Wednesday, probably. I hope I can get this in Wednesday through Thursday, pushing at the latest. But yeah, gonna try and get like a final stream in, and then yeah, send it off. Then I'll have City Skylines too, where I'll probably tinker with that first before I start Dorklandia. So I'm not completely, flubbing it up. Only downside is no crowd control, so you can't like bomb it or destroy it or anything. But could always come back to this. I do want to play Cult of the Lamb again. I've been wanting to, but I'm just haven't found times where I'm like people would be up or interested probably at that time. Like I always get the urge where it's like this time in the morning or whatever. What's going on? Just me being kind of tired. I posted Vance's ref onto Blue Sky. Probably just do it on Twitter too. Just do it on Twitter too. ah, yeah. Honestly, though, work stuff. Yeah, let me tell you about the work stuff. Sorry, I'm just bouncing around. Sometimes I get hyperfixated on one thing. Uh, Work is this whole mumbo jumbo because, as I may post already, I am going to BLFC and been really excited about that. I planned for it a couple weeks in advance. I found out that I'm going in early October, like the first week. I was talking with Yao about it, and we were like, God. So he was in a scenario where I don't know if he was going already or whatnot, but he ended up finding a room where he needed three more people, and I was the fourth person. And so I was like, yeah, I want to do this, even though I was like, shoot, I just work in general. I was like, okay, I'll do this. I'll try and, maybe work part of the day on those days, like in the mornings or whatever, and then I can party in the evenings. But so originally so I did commit to it, but when I originally sent an email to my supervisors, I was like, hey, I'm going to a reunion. I am, I will, I will only be able to work during mornings. And if you need my number, blah, 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 here's that. But this Monday morning, so I sent that original email like a week ish ago, maybe a week and a half max. But this week I was like, shoot, I need to like it started weighing on me going, I can't do this. I need a full time off. I don't want to bring my computer. I just want to be me. Just have fun and make this an actual vacation. So then I sent a follow up email saying, hey, I am I so based on the plans for the reunion, yeah, so they're like, okay, let me restart. So the part about when I sent the email, like to clarify, I said, okay, so I told you like a week or two ago that I'm going to a reunion, and but based, and I said now based off the plans, I won't be able to work at all that entire week. Uh, if you need my cell, it's this. And if you need me in emergency, I can bring my computer, like something like that, where I just said like, if you absolutely need me to, I'll have that on standby. Basically, it's it was tricky. Like the original thing I sent out, it was like I think both of the supervisors accepted it. It wouldn't tell me who accepted what because I sent it out to like my whole team I'm on, just so they know. And so two people accepted from that. I'm hoping it was those two. But I sent this follow up email and I sent it first thing in the morning, 9 a.m. So I'm like, okay, they'll give them the whole day to look, check it, and be like, okay, he updated it, okay. And if they had a need for me to have to be there, then they would have said something. I'm worried now because they haven't said anything, and so and I don't have any actual formal meetings with them until well, one of them even until Wednesday. So I'm just kind of like scared of like, are they gonna like find out about it at the end of the week or like come and ask me like why weren't you here this week or whatever, just completely throw it on me because it's like I emailed them and sent an email for their calendar too. It's like I sent two emails and I'm like I'm scared they're gonna miss both of them and be like, where are you? Or like why weren't you able to work at this time in the morning? Like as far as I'm aware, they know I won't be able to do afternoons at least. So that's something I've been just absolutely stressed about after saying this morning because it took me like that week or so to go, yeah, the work in the mornings thing ain't gonna work. This isn't some like normal family reunion thing in a role where it's like boring and you're like, okay, I'll work in the morning and then go out with Tommy and the kids in the evening or whatever. This is like plans all day and things that could go through the night. And I just did not like uh yeah, I just did not give myself that leeway. I thought, oh, the team's gonna need me too much. I don't want to like disappoint them. I have too much of that people pleaser thing. But yeah, that is what's been going on with that. Hopefully, I didn't get you too, you know, hopefully I didn't bog you down with too much there, but that's just been kind of the worry with that. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're almost at 2.5 hours. Might as well just stay on for a couple of minutes. It's 4 a.m. now. But it's okay because I took a nap earlier, like 5 to, it was like 4:30 to like 6:30 or something like that. So 2 hours. It is legit, but I'm super excited to finally go to like my first convention. I've never been to a convention before, so it's like, it's just, yeah, I'm like just pumped to go and just finally be able to experience what that's like because it just even though I don't have a specific person or people I'm going to meet other than the people I'm staying with, I just want to be able to experience that. It's just a bucket list thing and to see do I want to go to more of those in the future. And also I just a good starting ground before I go to something extremely massive like I was about to say BLFC, but something extremely massive like a MFF or whatnot, which I would love to go to someday. This year, probably shouldn't have planned for. I didn't plan for it, but if I would have, it probably would have been a terrible idea to make that my first con for it to be so overwhelming. But I really want to go to that one eventually because I, know the most immediate people there. But this one shouldn't be too bad. I think Yao and Dia know the connections. So, yeah. But, yeah. I hope you're doing well, Twiz. How have you been? Yeah. Don't want to, you know. I'm curious about you guys too. I'm flying around the city. I think I'm gonna just save here and close it out. I don't know who's gonna be up at this time, other than maybe the Australian friends I have. Well, the people that got up for Eastern Standard Time. I bet I have coworkers starting work at this time or just after this. This is regular Dorklandia, and we'll quit after saving. It is currently 7 p.m. Where the heck are you? Probably Australia, something like that, or Japan, or whatever it is, like one of the Asian time zones. Yeah. I just saw something about the post I made. Me being very scatterbrained. Right, we are closing crowd control. Yeah, crowd control over. Same old Malaysia. Yeah, still general area. Wow. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to plan for a haircut too tomorrow. My hair's getting long and I want to get a cut before BLFC so I'm not like feeling too shaggy when I go. Like I guess my hair for most would feel like would be like passable or like, not like long, but for me my hair is just it grows so fast and it feels like dense. Like I just want to get it off sides and back. Like I like having the kind of the styling in my hair or at the top, but I will usually try and take off like 3/4 of an inch. But yeah, we'll turn this down as the song ends. There we go. Love that song, Strangers. Uh, what? Screw it. We'll just kind of pause it and I'll close out Spotify just because we're gonna raid out soon. Don't I have a beard? Yeah, or not anymore actually. Uh, it's been a full year actually since I've had it. Yeah, I shaved it last September. Yeah, it's crazy because yeah, it's so weird seeing me in those photos with a beard now, but it's been something I've had for a while. Like I had the beard starting when college started, and then had it all the way up till a year ago. So September 22. That's like 5 years I had a beard. Wacky to think about, but yeah. Hmm. I'm also just looking at like Vance right now, and I'm sorry if anybody got ads. No, I did not mean to do ads. I'm so sorry if you got ran into by an ad. I'll hang around until the ad ends. But yeah, I hope you're back. Yeah, the beard was yeah, no, I had the beard for like 2.5, 3 years by then. It was yeah, it was there for a while at that time. But yeah, it's welcome back to us. Yeah, about the beard. Yeah, since I had it beginning of college, so a first year of college, and yeah, 2020 was like my junior year of college, so 3 years in. Yeah, I had it so for Blah, blah, blah. I had it for another year or two after that. Two almost. Almost a full 2 years after that. Yeah, and then it was like just September 2022. I was just looking for work at that time, and I was kind of like, I just needed something to change a pace, and it just, in general, was like, you know, having a beard and managing that, and, the cons of having a beard just were like, nah, I'm fine without it. And so I just shaved it all off. I haven't posted many photos of myself lately, have I? It's like I'm trying to think. I'm like, what photos have I shown? Like, I don't have a beard in them, but it's like, I don't know. I'm like, hopefully I've been able to show enough. Oh, man. Well, who are we going to raid then? The one I made the self portrait. Oh, yeah, you're the one that did that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry I have not posted that in like the fan art, whatever page. I have. I just may need reminders from people, like just to message me to be like, hey, if you don't see yours in the art gallery, to let me know and I'll post it in there, because I think there are many that I've like forgotten or kind of slipped up. I've tried to keep archives of the right folders or whatnot, but yeah, sometimes I think some of them just get put in like the wrong folders, or I don't see all of them. I think I may have gotten yours. I don't know. It was good though. I loved it. Why do I keep saying good? Like, I thought it was good. I'm trying to not make it sound like objective, like, oh, good, bad. Yeah, I like it. Well, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. 410, jeez. This is gonna be a fun sleep. Luckily, I do have tea in the morning, and I probably will try and make a smoothie for the first time. Hopefully, the bananas are not too ripe. They unripen, hopefully. Yeah, I'm trying to make smoothies for the next 4 days, 5 days as like part of my breakfast, because I haven't really had fruit for breakfast or anything like that. Just like a cup full of nuts, and usually that's it. So I need a more full breakfast. But yeah, who is online? On, we're gonna turn on Firefox just so I don't have it like playing by accident. Who is Twitch streaming? Okay, we got a. All right, I think we have somebody that I can raid. I haven't seen this person in a while. So, if anybody's heard of, is it? Oh boy, I think it's Nikki or Nick. The way it's spelled is like Nickasy, like CIY, so it might be Nickasy. But yeah, very cute, very adorable streamer. Very, very floof. From one doggo to another. Nick. Oh, Nixie. Yeah, something like that. CIY. Yeah. Love them. I remember. What's somebody else I think that I was in a stream with and Fen? Like, but I remember seeing them like in like a stream with Fen and Gila, or somebody like that. Fen, Gila, Kabu. I think they were playing it might have been Overwatch or Apex. It was Apex, I think. God, I don't remember. It was one of those games. There was a clip I got of it. But yes, he draws the big boys. Yeah, he's got a cute twit. He's got a cute YouTube. Anyway, it's like I don't want to go, but I. It's like I don't want to go, but I need to go. But Yeah, I won't delay it any longer. Y'all will still get a fun streamer to hang with. Nicacy, as I try to pronounce it. I think I spelled it right. And the raid message is tired doggo built spaghetti. That's how you spell spaghetti. Need to have a Jesse emote somewhere. That'd be cool. Aw, thanks, Twiz, and I will get my goodest of sleeps. I have 4.5 hours I can sleep now. Almost 5. But then I could also lunch break or something. Alrighty then. So, oh, already halfway through. Oh goodness. Oh no! He lost. Oh no. The snack game. Anyway, I am going to head on out. So, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so much for entertaining me. And thank you all for letting me entertain you. Until next time, have a good night, everybody. Take care.